euros for failing to wear a mask on a bus.
How long have you been in Portugal?
I've been here 5 years now.
Wow.
I've got my residency. I'm okay to be here for another 10 years.
Oh, wow.
I sorted all. Thank you. I had to sort all that out. When was that? In January.
Oh, lucky, right before.
Yeah. And anyway, it all went okay. I was a bit worried that, I wouldn't have the right bureaucracy or whatever, but the lady I saw, she was great, and, she said, yeah, you're fine now for 10 years. And she shook my hand and everything. And so, the meeting, with her was absolutely fine. So I'm all right to do that.
That's cool.
And I've actually thought, yeah, I will stay here. I mean, I've been thinking about, shall I go back to UK? And there's people trying to say, oh, Steve, come back to Britain. And I think, I'll stay here.
Yeah.
I mean, where I live, the town I live in, it's quiet here. I've got sort of countryside within 5 minutes walk from where I live. My landlord is brilliant. I can do what I like in the garden here. The only thing that's kind of missing in this town is I haven't got sort of, well, it's not going on anywhere, like live music places, and there's no kind of cinema. There's nothing much in the way of culture. It's just a town. But if I wanted to go to Lisbon, I can get a bus and a train. It takes me about 3/4 an hour to get there. So, it can be done.
Right.
It's just not really happening in this town. But the thing is, it's much cheaper for rents here. The rents in Lisbon are crazy.
Yeah.
In the same way that in the UK, like London is a really expensive place for rent and for buying property. Same over here for Lisbon, but if you go into a town out in the country, the prices go sort of way down. So, I mean, I've currently got the whole of a ground floor of a detached house with a garden all around it for 275 euros a month. And I've got like a really large living room, which I'm in now. I've got 2 large bedrooms, bathroom, and a very big kitchen. And as I say, I can do what I want in the garden. So, it's good. And, I know like people in Lisbon, I knew one guy that was paying like 1,000 euros a month just for a couple of rooms in an apartment there.
Yeah.
So, price-wise.
Priorities.
Sorry?
It's priorities.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. That sounds magical.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I'm in the total Lisbon. I'm in Manhattan. I'm in the Lisbon of New York.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. I love the other places too, but I like them like for a holiday. I need to be back in the pulse, man. I get like real high anxiety when I'm out of it.
Yeah.
It relaxes me. But I totally respect the other as well.
Yeah.
I lived in London, and I lived in the outskirts for a minute, and I had to fucking get my way into the heart.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I had both experiences. I lived in oh my God, I needed
London. It's London somewhere else.
Yeah, I was in Totteridge. Oh my God, talk about that was like not. Then I moved to the Lisbon of London, and it was much better for me. I have to go where the trouble is, or else the trouble just finds me anyway. So it's safer for me to be in the heartbeat, I think, because I have more protection. In the country, it's scary.
Yeah. Well, in the country here, it's quiet, and I mean, in a way, I'm because I love nature. Like I'm more of a country boy than a city boy,
Right.
Cities for me are great for doing gigs and for shopping and things, but
yeah, they are.
They just get, they're just too crowded, too confusing. They can be, and maybe it's a bit stressful. But as I say, like I find like a country area is much quieter. Well, I used to live in Tenerife. I was in Tenerife for 9 years, and
Where's that?
it's in the Canary Islands. So
Oh,
they're off
wow.
North Africa, sort of.
Wow, 10 for 9 years? So
9 years I was over there. Yeah.
So you're
Sorry.
used to exotic life.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And you grew up in the UK?
I grew up in the UK. In fact, I was in the UK till 2000, end of 2004, like, to live. And I'd only been abroad a couple of times, and that was when I was 19. That was years ago, like 1971, around that sort of era.
Wow.
And I had a fear of flying, like going in planes, and that's what had stopped me going abroad. But then, was it 2002, I had a friend in Tenerife, and she said, you'd be okay.
I'm good, James. I'm good to go.
Oh, you okay? I'll shut up.
6 o'clock. Here we go. Perfect time.
Okay.
Here we go. Steve, you ready to play?
I am actually, yeah.
Awesome. We'll start the show and then you can go. That was my favorite button. Welcome to episode 12 of Renegade WhO. And good to see you, James, and Mr. Portugal. Yeah, we got Portugal in the house. Yeah, Steve Andrews. And I see Stupid Maynard is trying to get in, but he'll get here. So Steve, you want to start the show off with a song?
Yeah, why not? I'll do a song now. It's a song of mine called Kingfisher.
Hey, Stupid Maynard.